Broke-minded traditions keep you broke. But come into the light and realize that. I'm gonna tell you a little story that I heard from a 6, 7 figure earner. I don't know where he was at the time that he told the story, and I'm probably not gonna give it to you exactly how he did, but maybe you can understand. There was a little girl that was watching her mother cook, and she was cooking I think it was a ham or a turkey, no, a ham, and when she started to cook, she cut the ends off the ham and put it into the pan, to stick into the oven. And the little girl said, "Why do you cut the ends off?" And her mother said, "That's just how we do it." But that wasn't good enough for the little girl, so she kept asking, "Why do you cut the ends off, Mama? Why can't we eat the ends?" She said, "That's just how we do it." So the little girl kept going. Her mother said, "How about you call your grandmother and let your grandmother explain it?" So she calls her grandmother, said, "Hey, Grandma, Mom is cooking a ham, and she just cut the ends off, and I want to know why, and she told me to ask you." The grandmother said the same thing. "That's just how we do it." But the little girl like, "No, why?" Grandma kept saying, "That's just how we do it." So the grandmama even told her, say, "Look, how about this? I learned it from my mom, so call your great grandma and ask her." So the little girl calls her great grandmama, and she said, "My mom's cooking a ham and she cut off the ends. I asked my grandmama, she didn't know. She told me to ask you. I just want to know, why do we cut off the ends?" And the great grandma, at first she couldn't really hear. She's great grandmama's a little bit older, but she said, yeah, she knows why and she can explain it. Back when great grandmama was young or cooking, they had to cut the ends off the ham because they didn't have a pan big enough back then to put the ham in. So that's why they cut the ends off. But now it became a tradition. Now everybody is following it, not even really knowing why, but that's just how it's been done. And the pans that are today's pans are big enough to hold the whole ham without cutting the ends. But because that's what was started back then, they said it was a tradition, and they continued to do the same thing. And that's kind of where a lot of you are, because a lot of our parents or grandparents, they never owned their own business. They probably never even wanted to own their own business. They wanted a good job bringing in some money. So the mindset that they have, get a good job, no matter if it's a position that they don't necessarily understand, besides the fact that you're getting a paycheck, if that's all your family knows, then that's probably where your brain or your mindset is. A lot of times you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm the first person to graduate from college," because they had to stop. So you got to start somewhere. So my point is this: I got that from a 6 and 7 figure earner. I can't call his name. Toby Black, I believe. Yeah, Toby Black was his name when I heard it. And the point that I'm making to you is, if you are interested in making extra money but don't believe it, or have never had anyone in your family to show you how it's done, or give any positive insight on it, you can't listen to somebody that has never experienced it. They're not going to understand how bad you want it. You need to talk to people that have what you want, on the same journey that you're trying to begin on. You have to make, if you need a tradition, make your own tradition, or just take action and get what you need. If you need more money for your house, get it. If you want to be a blessing to somebody else or be a motivational speaker, do it. If you want to have your own business, like I just said, do it. The point is, if you came from a history of people or family that did not have their own business, or did not have the same mindset that you have, or the same goals that you're going towards, get around people that do. Because the people that don't, pretty much, they probably have the broke mindset, and they're gonna fight you tooth and nail to make sure you have or in their opinion, don't go down the wrong road to lose everything. So, don't let those broke traditions keep you broke. Now, to the main point, or to another point, if you're looking for your own business, there's a link at the bottom of this video that will show you what I'm doing. Get you around 6 and 7 figure earners just like I'm getting around them. I've been around some. I've talked to some. I've ate with some. I mean, I've hung out with 6 and 7 figure earners. I'm going to get there sooner than you think. If you know me and in your head, oh, he ain't going to make it, I can't wait to show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. You done heard that? I can show you better than I can tell you. I'm telling you now, but I'm going to show you soon. And you're going to be like, man, if you didn't jump on, man, I should have jumped on with him. He sure did it. So click the link below. Share this video. Change somebody's life, because tradition and their family traditions or whatever may be holding them back because they don't believe in themselves, or they don't have anybody else believing in them. And that's just sad, because you can do anything. You just got to go out there and do it. Have a good one. Click that link, and I'll see you on the next video.